What is up, guys? My name is Shannon, aka Cosmic Banks, and welcome back to this video. I'm back with my husband.
Matthew V. Haynes, aka the Clock Master. Yeah.
And if you guys didn't see already, we already did a spoiler-free review over on Matthew's channel, so go check that out.
That's what I. Okay, I'm good.
Apparently I hexed you or something.
Apparently so.
But yeah, this is the spoiler review for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Or should we just say WandaVision Part 2?
WandaVision Part 2. Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Because to be honest, we're just gonna jump straight into this. But this is more of a continuation of Wanda's story.
You think so?
Like,
yeah, it pretty much is. I mean,
pretty much.
It pretty much is.
Like, Strange had a lot of development in this with America, but this is WandaVision Part 2.
I want to bring up something too, though. That I remember now. Just, and I have to confirm this, but I know who Charlize Theron is playing, by the way.
Who?
Clea Strange.
Clea Strange.
Yes.
Who is Clea Strange?
Clea Strange is Doctor Strange's dark dimensional wife. Yep. That's his wife in the comic books, on and off.
Dark
and
dimensional wife. Okay.
Dormammu's her uncle. She's half dark dimensional. She's a dark dimensional mortal.
Okay. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and they go on adventures and stuff together.
That's gonna be interesting.
And that's an on and off wife.
Okay.
Which is important for his character because he finally let go of Christine.
Yeah.
Her getting married, 616 Christine, which we're going to talk about the 616 designations. But like 616 Christine going off and marrying the other guy was pure confirmation of that. And then basically saying that there's no reality or no universe where they get together.
Or where they end up.
Where they end up together in the long run confirms what we need to know.
Yeah.
That he's going to be moving on.
Definitely. Yeah. We can talk about the whole end credit scene, but like.
But yeah, no, to get back to the beginning, like Doctor Strange, I mean, yes, I feel like we needed to really, because, okay, do you think Wanda's dead? Because, I mean, obviously we could bring back people through multiverse, so.
This Wanda's dead.
You think 616 Wanda is dead?
Yes. Because it showed earlier, when you destroy the Darkhold, you die. You can't survive it. So, the building kind of collapsing in on her.
Where did they show that?
You don't remember when Wong was tied up and Wanda was trying
that's right. And the lady
stabbed it. And it destroyed the Darkhold and her with it.
That's true.
But then again, no, because she destroyed every single Darkhold in every universe.
Yeah.
So I definitely think this Wanda is dead. But that's not to say the other Wandas are dead, because obviously they're not. They're still very much alive.
Honestly, there was not going to be any universe where this Wanda was going to find peace.
No.
I don't think so, because after losing Vision, and after everything she'd been through, and after just doing what she was doing here, there's no way they could allow her to stay on Earth and just free roam.
Yeah.
Like, they literally took out the most powerful person right now. Yeah. One of the most powerful people in the MCU. They took one of. Yeah, one of. We still got a Captain Marvel out there. And we still got Captain Marvel's literally like nuclear power. Like, she's just.
But Wanda also defeated a Captain Marvel variant.
Okay. But that was a cop-out, in my opinion, if I'm being honest with you. Because a stone fell on her, and no, I don't really think. She's one of the most powerful.
But if it was a stone, then she could have just avoided it, but.
Well, they weakened her out, bro. They weakened her out, because she's supposed to be like an unlimited supply of energy. But anyway, she's not Carol Danvers, so it doesn't matter. No, people don't sleep on Carol Danvers. No, I don't. I think Wanda is definitely the strongest being, if not one of the strongest beings, being a Nexus being as well, in the MCU has seen so far. I don't think we've seen a stronger character in the MCU. than her.
Not as of yet, I don't feel.
No. Maybe Strange as a second when it comes to his magical abilities.
I'm just saying, like, as of right now, anyways. Because she wasn't able to defeat Thanos, but she was not at her top, like...
But she was about to beat Thanos.
She was about to, yeah. But I'm saying, like, after she got a hold of the Darkhold, that's when she really came into being the most powerful.
But what's weird, what I'm thinking about, what's kind of freaking me out, this is a spoiler discussion at this point. It's not even really a review. What do you think? Don't you think this is just a spoiler discussion?
Yeah,
it's not really a review.
That's kind of how our spoiler reviews go.
Yeah, it's a spoiler discussion, fam. Like, she said to Agatha that I'll be seeing you. And you know the MCU doesn't plant breadcrumbs for no reason unless this messes with the canon a bit, because she said I'll be seeing you, which is implying that she'll see her again.
So
then again, we also have the Agatha show. And to me, there's not really an Agatha show without Wanda.
So I also wonder if somehow Wanda was able to escape before it collapsed in on her.
I don't know,
or she sent a message to another Wanda somehow.
There's a no body rule. You didn't see the body.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't see the body.
Yeah, because they tried to think that they killed off Wong, but we didn't see his body. Yeah. So there is a no body rule.
There's a no body rule. If you don't see the body, it don't count.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want.
I mean, they also killed Loki many times and we saw the body, so.
But that's Loki, the god of mischief. So
that's fair.
You can't trust that with Loki. Even though he was straight up like bodied in Endgame, he still found a way to come back through a variant.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So I don't know. If there's no body, it don't count.
Yeah. And
then also, man, can we talk about, like, where to even begin? Like, America and her powers and just what she... Oh, my Lord. Okay, before we get to America, she really milli-whopped the Illuminati, bro. That was so sad to see, bro.
But like you said, most powerful being. So she is the... Matthew, if her name brings trouble to the multiverse...
Yeah, man. That problem.
Come on.
That was kind of low-key bringing in some House of M stuff. She did similar things like this in House of M books. But, like, it was just crazy to me, first of all, that because them dying on this Earth 8-4 something.
That's not a big deal.
That's not a big deal because there's plenty other. That means they've already established their existence within the MCU. That's all That's all that was.
That literally says they're going to be in other universes.
Yes,
already.
you already know we're getting Fantastic Four. We never got a casting for Reed. Now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know. So this is not going to be the main Reed that we see. But John Krasinski, that thing got freaking spoiled on Twitter. That's why the whole theater probably was like, scattered applause.
Yeah.
Because
there's probably very few people that didn't know.
Yeah, because I was hearing a guy walking out in front of us, and he was saying that how his girlfriend was like, or whoever she is to him, or friend, or whoever she is to him. Mm-hmm. She was just all like, oh, you weren't surprised, like, well, you weren't this, and she was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, because it was on Twitter all day. I go just on Twitter and I saw it.
So I don't be going on Twitter and looking at like stuff like this, because I'm not the one to get spoiled, man.
Bro, I wasn't even trying to, actually. It actually happened the most weirdest way. Naturally scrolling a comment that had nothing to really do directly with the movie.
Thought it did.
Did it?
Yeah.
What post was it?
It was discussing film.
I know, but about what, though? What kind of post were they talking about?
It was something about the movie.
Was it about Multiverse of Madness, or was it about a Marvel thing?
No, it's about Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, well, then
I remember telling you not to scroll on it.
Oh, okay, so it probably was. So it probably was that. Yeah. Okay, so that's my bad. Yeah. That's my bad. But still, you know what I'm saying? It was, people were just talking about it. I wasn't expecting to see it, but that's my fault, because I always preach that you should stay off of social media. It's just that just didn't occur to me, but that's fine. No, I'm just kind of rambling. I don't know if there's anything you want to... There's a lot I want to talk about, but... John Krasinski, bro. The fan art looks so much like. I had a feeling they were gonna do it anyways. I had a feeling like he's perfect Reed.
He is.
He's the perfect Reed. Yeah.
The little we saw of him.
Yeah.
But
him stretch like a tiny bit, bro. A tiny bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
And Black Bolt. Oh my god.
It's also 100% now ties in
the Inhumans and the Terrigen Mist.
Well, that too, yeah.
What?
But I'm saying it's now like very super factual that X-Men is within the MCU.
Yes.
Because that is Charles Xavier, and I know when we talked about the trailer, we are like, oh, they're gonna pull some Ralph Bonner stuff.
Yes, this is Charlton X Cavals.
Yeah.
Or some crap like that.
It is Professor Charles Xavier.
Professor Charles Xavier. And they brought back the classic wheelchair too that he had one in the 70s look, bro. Whee! Bro.
So nice seeing him.
Yes.
I just missed him.
Oh my god. It was so nice seeing Charles, man, in the MCU. That was just...
Now, if you guys didn't know, we did like a whole X-Men binge like a while ago, like a couple months ago. So go check those out. But Charles is one of my favorite characters. So
yeah.
I was very excited.
Man, that was amazing seeing him go into Wanda. Like, the fact, bro, they freaking made Wanda so scary, dude. Oh my god. When she snapped his neck, when she told the guy to run, like, everything. The mirror scene when she was like cracking and like coming. Oh my freaking Sam Raimi, bro.
In the hallway too when she just popped out.
Yes. Bro, even though I haven't seen Evil Dead yet and I've seen certain things from it, I feel like that when the zombie I know we're jumping all over the place, but zombie Doctor Strange when he came out of the ground was a callback to Evil Dead. Because the poster, have you seen the poster for Evil Dead?
I've seen
with the hand. Oh, you seen the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you already know what happens.
Yeah.
So do you think that was reminiscent of things that happened in the movie?
It's been a while since I've seen it, so I can't say for sure.
Because the poster, if I'm not mistaken, right? I just gotta pull this up to confirm this.
It's been a very long time since I've seen it, so I forgot a lot of it.
I feel like, yep. See that?
Yeah.
That shot right there?
Yeah.
I feel like that was a major callback to just that shot. With him sticking a hand out like this. All Tim Burton, old school, Sam Raimi style, like, and those zoom-ins too on the faces and everything. It was such a Sam Raimi thing, like
for sure.
Especially like at the end when she told her you got this, and like that brought me back to early 2000s nostalgia. Where they zoomed in and it was the wink and the zoom in on the face and the head nod, and then like
man, this whole movie like brought something completely new to the MCU. In a very good way.
Like we're polar opposites right now. I'm like high energy, and you're like you seem to be calm and collected in your thoughts. I'm just jumping all over the place right now.
Well, because I'm kind of jumping all over the place too. I'm trying to like keep somewhat concise, but it's not very easy. It's really not. I'm just like, okay, but this happened and this, yeah. But what was your favorite part?
What was my favorite part?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, Captain Carter looked great. Just saying.
Yes, it was great seeing Captain Carter. Again.
The simping. Was real over here.
It was great. She can do this all day. That was nice. That was a nice line.
That was.
But it was such a damn shame, bro. They should have just had it where she just kind of like hacked the Ultrons and just put Agent Carter to fight the Ultrons. Because real talk, bro, like she was out here really swinging this shield at Wanda like it was going to do something. I'm like, Peggy, I love you, girl, but like, come on now, dog.
Hey,
this ain't it.
She had to try, okay? She
had to do something, but like, come on, bro. I'm like, you really swinging this shield? Like, really?
Okay, what was his name? Black Bolt?
Black Bolt.
Can we just talk about what Wanda did to him for a second?
How mad ugly. Oh, my Lord.
It's just the what mouth.
What mouth? And he was all standing like, yeah, I'm about to whoop that ass. Hey, I'm about to beat you, bro. You about to get it. And then, what mouth?
And then just explode.
That scene.
Yeah.
You think you're watching a rated R movie, bro?
Yeah.
I did not think they would go there with certain things. And then, like, when the shield split Peggy in half in the blood, oh my lord.
So, I think they're redefining what their PG-13 is going to
Yes!
be. Because even from Moon Knight, I could kind of see how they were trying to transition to a little... I feel like this phase is kind of getting gorier and gorier.
Yeah, I think a lot of parents are going to have issues with taking their kids to see this movie for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Especially parents who are concerned about, like, gore and violence and things like that.
Yeah.
Because that scene with Black Bolt, like, just speaking and, like...
That is something from The Boys.
That's a Boys, yeah. That's something straight out from The Boys. That'll give you nightmares, bro. Like...
Yeah, no, that's not for children.
Nah, bro. I would, as a parent, I ain't gonna lie to you, as a parent, I would kind of be a little... I don't know. I'd kind of be a little... I don't know how you feel about it, but I don't know if I'd be comfortable with my 9-year-old seeing that.
I mean, I was also exposed to this stuff very young, so I have a very different opinion. And, like, obviously, like, it's...
I think it depends on the child, really.
It really depends on, like, the maturity level of the kid.
That's fair, yeah. I think it would depend on the child.
Because I've always been a little more mature for my age, like, growing up, so I could handle that stuff a little better. And, I don't know, I feel like watching that stuff made me mature even faster.
And that could be a problem for some parents. Because some parents want their kids to be kids for a bit.
Well, I mean,
You know
I
what
was
I mean?
still a kid, but I'm just saying, like, mature, like, I could handle stuff a little better.
Okay.
Like, that was never, like, an issue for me. So I really think it depends on, like, your kids. It really depends on, like, how they can handle that sort of stuff and that they know that it's fiction and not, like, real. You know, they're not trying to go around, like, you know, doing stuff to people. Like, if it's kid stuff, like, oh, I'm doing magic on you. Like, whatever. But, like, don't have your... If you know your kids are gonna try to copy Wanda, like try to kill people, don't let them see that.
Yeah. And speaking of kids, that leads me to my next thing. Did her kids even actually exist? Because even though she sensed them,
It was a different universe.
they could maybe all the Wandas had the same idea of making children.
So
Instead of doing a whole Westview thing, they just kind of manufacture kids so that they can have peace of mind.
it's really hard to say because in the ones that they showed, Vision was not there.
Vision was not there.
So it could be, you know, he was just not, like, he just wasn't physically there because he was doing something or whatever. But it could also be, you know, in a scenario where, you know, they did have kids and Vision died. And then Wanda's a single mom. So, or it could also just be like, you know, she just kind of conjured them up. But I don't think in every single universe that's something that would happen.
I think so though. Because think about it. Like, you have her. Wanda didn't even get pregnant in 616. Those kids were manufactured from what she would want her kids to look like. So we don't really know what genetically what her children would look like with her and Vision. We don't know that.
I also want to point out this. Those are her children in the comics, correct?
Wicked and Speed?
Yes, like biological children.
Yes.
So that fact alone makes me think that there would not be a reality where she biologically had those children.
It's possible, but I'm just trying to say, like, you don't really know because
We don't know, but
because he's saying, look, you never had kids. Like, why would it just be like, you never had kids, right? And or that your kids didn't exist. They just didn't. So to me, it doesn't seem unreal to me that in every universe, maybe that Wanda found a way to live at peace and found a way to make peace with herself by manufacturing her kids to just, you know, exist within her home. Not necessarily going out and interacting with people either, but just to live within her home.
But if you also think about it too, the like each variant of characters, like they look similar. Like Christine looks similar in like every single variation.
Yeah.
There's slight differences, if
Yeah.
anything. So if Wanda just conjured up these children, why would every other variation look exactly the same?
Because here's the thing. If I would do my thumbnails the same way here, there's core things about your imagination and your brain that a lot of people don't, that won't change. Like if I met, like even with the multiverse with all the Peters, they all looked different, but like when they met each other, they all did the same things. Like their things about their attitude and the way that they think was all the same. They all had the same impulses. They all had the same reactions to certain things. When they were called, they all responded the same way. They all shared similar issues, even though specific things about them were like little things about them were different, and like how they looked, their height, their age. They were all still Peter. So that should be the case for Wanda. How she envisions her kids in Wanda universe will translate to all, because that's how she feels inside.
But
Like I don't think
in this Wanda's variation of her children had powers.
yes.
In the one that she possessed, I'm assuming they don't, because when America put her through, the kids started just throwing stuff at her. They didn't use their powers.
But what if, there's another what if to that, what if she just chose to not give them powers? What if she wanted to go away completely from that superhero life? What if she really just wanted to have a normal life? Because everything that happened with Vision, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing what you're saying, but like, I don't think that it's completely impossible that it could not be that way.
I just think the fact that she did have biological children in the comics is where I'm kind of getting, like, in some universes, she has to have those kids as her biological kids and not just, conjurings.
I mean, she can bend reality at will.
Yes.
So you can just straight up create a person and that's it.
Well, I understand that.
So maybe she created them asexually. Seriously. I just make them...
Well, I'm saying that's still a biological child. Not
necessarily. I mean, yes or no. Biological, non-biological, it doesn't really matter. In this case, I think her kids... The fact is her kids are her kids. Whether if she made them... Like she even said, like...
I'm saying, I went back to your question, were her kids even real?
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, were her kids real? That goes back to it. I'm just saying, it could work either way. Like, were her kids real? Or was that all just a product of her shifting reality to suit her needs? Doing a more small case domestic version of Westview. So, I mean, that's concerning that. We'll have to see what they really do with it.
Yeah.
We don't know where the MCU is going to go from here.
It really can go anywhere. So, I don't even know what the next movie that's supposed to come out is.
Thor.
Oh, yeah, Thor.
Thor in July.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that'll dive into multiverse. Most likely...
I think for right now, if I'm being honest with you, the way how I see things going, I can see them setting up little breadcrumbs, but I feel like we're going to have to wait a much longer time before we get the next actual crossover event. Because I feel like they want to spend some time and actually really develop these characters. Yeah. Like, we're going to get like, Doctor Strange deserves a trilogy. They said he's going to return, he's going to get his third movie, and that's it.
Yeah.
We know Captain America is getting another movie, right? And we know that Hawkeye will return as well.
Yeah.
So I think that they're gonna really focus on. I mean, Loki's gonna get a second season.
Yeah.
Ant-Man Quantumania, I think, is when things are. I feel like honestly, that movie is when we're really gonna get the next
multiverse
paradigm shift in the MCU, where we start to really get more of an inclusion of other things to set up for the next big bad, to set up for the next big villain with Kang.
You know what I think the best word to describe this phase is going to be? Rebellion.
Rebellion? What do you mean?
Because everything so far has kind of been out of the norm.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Just not disjointed. I don't want to say that. There's breadcrumbs for a reason.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, as of right now, it's a little, but like you said, it's breadcrumbs. So it's not.
Yeah, you know, if I try to go back to how I felt with the MCU too, though, I know a lot of this is changing, but I'm really starting to feel this now. Like, back then, as I watched it, it was like, okay, what's the next Marvel movie? That's just what it was. Okay, what's the next one? And then you just watch it, enjoy that movie. Okay, what's the next one? And then when they started doing the crossovers, I was like, okay, that's cool. So I think we got a little spoiled with having a lot of crossovers in the back half of the initial first 3 phases. That the front end was slow build, set up. Iron Man 3 had no crossovers whatsoever. It's just him doing his thing. Iron Man 2, you know, you had Nick Fury and Black Widow in it.
Yeah.
But it was about Iron Man. This one we had Wong, of course, Wanda being the crossover point that we wanted. WandaVision crossing over, and then an introduction of a new character, America Chavez. I want to see what they really do with her learning sorcery.
Yeah.
It's so cool it would have been so cool if we saw Ned there. That'd have been dope.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
But we got her introduction, and I'm pretty sure she might get Disney Plus, or we might see her in the next Doctor Strange, or they might announce their own movie or project for her very soon.
She's definitely going to come back in some variation because she's connected within the movies already. So she's connected with Wanda and she's connected with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and she's like what, 16 or 17 or something in real life?
Roughly, yeah.
So her characters are on the same age. So we're going to see her in the next new Young Avengers is what I'm thinking they're going to do.
Yeah, they're really setting up all the younger people now.
Yeah.
Like, the Avengers isn't really, like, the older Avengers isn't really a thing anymore.
Yeah, they're starting to phase that out.
Yeah.
We have Shuri. We have Peter, if they ever bring him back. But he's going more into college years, but he's still pretty young.
Yeah.
America Chavez now, which you're going to probably see her for the next decade. You know, God willing.
Yeah. You got,
we'll see her grow up in this MCU.
You got Yelena.
You have Yelena. She's a little bit younger, too.
You got Kate.
You got Kate, a little bit younger, too.
Name?
Early
Isaac?
20s, 19 or something.
Isaac. Bradley.
Isaac Bradley. Isaiah Bradley?
Was it Isaiah?
You talking about Isaiah? Oh, you talking about Isaiah? His grandson.
Yeah, wasn't it Isaac?
I think it was Isaac. Yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, he's gonna be Patriot.
Yeah.
And we might get Iron Lad. And you know, which is the younger version of Kang.
And we got Riri.
We got Riri too coming up.
Yeah, and She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. No, she's a lawyer.
Okay.
She's older. Mid-20s.
You have Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Forgot that show was coming
out.
Yeah,
Miss Marvel's coming out too this year. So we have a mix of older and younger, but I can start to see the young Avengers starting to form with these new ones that they're introducing.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, Kate and Yelena are already connected, so I'm just waiting for them to start connecting all the younger people and...
Yeah. It'll happen, because I don't think we'll see any major craziness for Thor, just because I feel like we really need a nice ending to Thor's story and a nice passing on of the torch.
Yeah.
With Jane. But we need this is like Thor's, like, it feels like a Bachelor movie. Like, he's out here having fun, really living his life in his prime, confident in who he is. We need that.
I feel like he's gonna get his closure.
Yeah.
And, you know, really the ending of his story.
Yeah.
And not in, like, he's dying away, but, like, he's just...
No, he's gonna retire and pass on the torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna chill, travel around a bit.
Maybe learn some things about his past along the way.
Like, I think he's gonna have, like, a nice, you know, ending.
It's gonna be a fun movie.
Oh, for sure.
It's gonna be a great movie.
For sure.
It's gonna be a great movie.
Already, the vibe is immaculate.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So, I feel like just with these new phases of the MCU, we just need to enjoy these movies as they are. This movie was just phenomenal on so many counts. I feel like we need to see this again and digest it again. Maybe do another review, but it was just so much happening all at once.
Yeah, it was definitely like a high energy.
Yeah, so many concepts to wrap around your head too. The fact that the multiverse is now a thing, we're traveling through them.
Yeah. Our theory about Moon Knight connecting in was not
Not even
Correct.
close. Not even close.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool, though.
Would have been dope.
No, I was expecting at some point to possibly see Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Just because, like, last we saw him, he was with Wong.
Yeah.
So.
But you saw some of Wong's movements, though? It was looking like if he was learning from some moves from Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
While they was training together.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
But then again, though, he was in the ring making this
You know what? That's true, too.
underground cash.
That's true, too. I just think because Wong hasn't really busted out anything.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, where did this come from?
Yeah, we hadn't seen Wong do his thing, but it's cool to see him start to gain his place as the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, get the respect, and especially that last scene at the end where Strange actually like bowed.
Yeah, gave him the bow, and because like look, let's be real, Strange is too busy to be out here now. He's gonna be with his baddie wife, fighting dark dimensional beings.
Yeah,
and
now his freaking third eye,
like that he's so casual and cool about now. Like
I don't know this. The next time we see Strange is gonna be insane.
Yeah, the comic books alone for Doctor Strange is really insane. This just makes me want to go back and actually read some of the newer stuff. I'm probably gonna do that for a little bit and then get back to my normal everyday activities, which I always do this.
Yeah.
It's because I want more. I'm probably gonna do that with Moon Knight too. It was just a really fantastic, high energy, amazing, fun, mind blowing.
Yeah.
Tone readjustment of a film. I really liked it. I really want to hear people who hated the movie. I want to hear their opinion on it.
I feel like there's definitely a lot of like trauma and PTSD from Wanda's side in this movie, and like growth from Strange too, because in the beginning it was like, oh, this kid or whatever, just like, I just gotta protect her because she's helpless, and at the end it's like, okay, you can do this, just like focus. And it was really like a shift for him, because before, even like how he treated Peter, and America's around the same age.
He doesn't even remember that though.
Well, I'm just saying, either way, even if he doesn't remember it, he would have still treated him the same way.
Peter was annoying though. Peter was annoying him. Like, really, like, America been through so much crap. Even though she was a kid, you can see her kid tendencies.
Yeah.
She was still more mature than Peter.
That's fair.
In that movie.
That's fair.
Oh, my girlfriend. No, but this person can't remember this. America, her mom's died in front of her. Like,
hey, they didn't die.
Okay, but she thought she was dead.
They didn't die. So
she lived her whole life thinking that her her mothers were gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm pretty sure she can find them now. Now she knows how to control her powers and how to locate things. Mm-hmm. So, I like how all it takes for people to go from, I don't know how to control my powers, to knowing how to control it is just a speech.
Always.
It's always just a speech. And then all of a sudden, they're just A1 with their powers.
It's always, I don't necessarily think she's A1.
Bro, she was all like, boom, boom, doing multiverse punches on Wanda. With that scene when Wanda was like, no. Mm-hmm. Like, she was punching her, and then she's like, no. Bro, she was manhandling, or woman handling.
Wanda was scary.
Wanda was freaking terrifying. We've seen her at her peak.
Yeah, this was definitely her peak, for sure.
We've seen her at her peak.
Like, she took down the whole,
Illuminati, bro.
Whole Illuminati.
She just millie walked and disrespected them, especially, they had to take care of Black Bolt, bro. They had to do Black Bolt dirty. They had to do him that dirty, bro. But you remember I was telling you how he could just level a city with a whisper?
Yeah.
You saw what he did to Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Black Bolt is a problem, but I'm glad they give him his classic wings too. The Inhumans is gonna be great to see the rest of them.
I'll see when that comes into play, because all this stuff is just like you've been saying, like the breadcrumbs.
Yeah, the breadcrumbs.
It's okay, this person is here. We'll see what we'll do with them later. And, we already have Fantastic Four announced, so we got Reed Richards to show up. So it's just all the little details, like even freaking Professor Xavier, another breadcrumb.
Bro, John Krasinski's probably so hyped now that he can actually talk about this, and the fact that he's in the MCU. I'm so happy for him, man.
Denying it for so long.
And his wife. I guarantee you that she is playing Sue Storm. I guarantee you his wife is playing Sue. I guarantee it. names are slipping me, man. From Quiet Place.
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt. Yeah, that's right. I guarantee. She was saying, "Oh, I don't know if the MCU's for me," and I guarantee.
Or you're saying, "Oh, I don't think I would do that." Like,
I
not really.
guarantee you, bro, that she is going to be Sue Storm.
Yeah.
I guarantee it, bro. And if they're smart, they would actually hire John Krasinski to direct Fantastic Four, since they're short of director now.
Yeah.
Because what's his name, Peyton Reed left.
Yeah.
So he already has directing and dual acting and directing experience in A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
And he did some other stuff. I'm honestly like really proud because I've only seen a few episodes of The Office, but like coming from that and really leveling up in your career and like moving up the ladder in your career to not, getting bigger roles.
Big difference between TV shows and, big movies.
Being big in like, 2 big movies that really changed your career, and you stepped in a director's role too. Yeah. A lot of actors
directing your own movie.
Yeah. A lot of actors, a lot of their goals, really like really ambitious ones, they want to step into the director's chair because there's only so long you can like really be in front of the camera, and some people just genuinely love that.
Some people just love doing both.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like in case like in this case, you do both, right? Like, or even with if you talk about we did Rocky, like Sylvester Stallone with writing the story for the movie, and like eventually he went on to direct some of the Rockies, I believe. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that, but I do think he had at least a producer role.
Okay.
And like even Michael B. Jordan is going to be doing the third Creed.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's going to be directing the third Creed. So, it's amazing when you can see actors step in that director's chair, and because a lot of them have, they learn how to tell stories and stuff when they go to school. Sorry, and I would have said college and school in one word, but I said cool.
When they go to cool.
Yeah. I know I'm rambling now. You feel free to end it whenever you want.
Yeah, we'll probably end it around
the 40-minute video.
Yeah, this is a long one. It was kind of more of a discussion than a review, but I think you kind of got what we were saying from this. We really liked it. Yeah. So, but definitely have to go back and see it again to kind of, wrap our heads around it a bit more. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. If you made it to the end, and you want to see how much we struggled to do the spoiler-free review, go check that out on Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. And make sure you guys like, subscribe if you like what you see. Comment down below if you watched the movie, your thoughts on it. And make sure you hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And Road to Madness series are leading up to all of this will also be in the description, so go check that out. They're all on Patreon too if you want to check those out. I think that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!